everyone. Today we are going to be chatting with Karen RANZI. She's a long-time raw vegan for 28 years, and she has developed a course on how to have a happy, healthy menopause. So that is what I will be talking to her today, because I am already 49 years old, so I guess that is something I need to take into consideration. So let me just pin the comment here so that people watching will know what this is all about. Pin comment. How to have a healthy, happy, uneventful menopause. Hello, vegan Han. I wonder whether I should message Karen. Well, we'll wait. So it's 2 more minutes according to my watch, but I thought I'll just come on earlier so that it's easier for Karen to join us. There is 2 more days left to the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle, where you can get tons of digital e-resources like ebooks, like my raw tarts and pie course. There is a Checkmate Your Cravings course. It's very well-rounded this time, so there's ebooks and courses on making raw vegan food. There's also things on lifestyle, so there's a yoga course. There's also, if you want to do business, there's a business course by Ted Carr. There is also, if you want to learn how to sprout, how to grow microgreens, there's a course on that as well. And then then there's this course by Karen on having a healthy, happy menopause. Hello Asamat, thanks for joining. And then there's also, let me see what else is there. There's also a course, there's also an ebook on how to brunch in style. There's like a sunshine mimosa, there is eggless omelette, there is breakfast sausage, which I made. Yeah, I'm half wondering whether to show you the site. Hello Natana, Luna. Yeah, so if you click the link in bio, you can check that out. And so we're just waiting for Karen to come on. This will so if you have any questions for Karen, put it in the question below. There's like a here I think there's a question box, so you can put the question box there. That'll be great. Then I can see what the questions are. Yeah, is everyone sleeping? What time is it in your city? Let me know like what city you're from and where you're from. Hello Maria Designing Life, good to see you. Thanks for all the hearts. Yeah, I'm out in the park today. Today's quite an interesting day. So I'll be speaking to Karen, and then after that I will be going for an event. Well, this morning I woke up, I cut all my breakfast. I'm going to have breakfast around 10, I think. That's usually what I do. I eat from 10 until between the hours of 10 until 6. Yeah. Okay. I might want to message. Can I invite Karen? How do I do the invite? I don't know. Is there an invite, Karen? Oh, there is. Okay, let me do that. Let me try and invite Karen. Okay. Invited Karen to join. Yeah. Oh, okay, she's on. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Okay. Request to join. Accept. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Because this is my first time doing this outdoors. Yeah. Okay. Accept again. Vegan Radiance. Hello, Vegan Radiance. Thanks for joining us. So I keep seeing the request and I keep accepting it, but I don't know whether it's working or not. It says Super Healthy Raw is unable to join. How strange. Okay, we'll try again. Vegan Radiance, where are you? I'm out in the park actually. Yeah, because okay. Yay, Karen's here.
It worked.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah,
Hi Karen, how are you?
I'm good. Usually I'm outside because I'm in Costa Rica, but right now
Right.
it's 7 o'clock at night here, so it's dark. The monkeys have gone to sleep, I guess.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much for joining me at this time. Yeah, we had to figure out the timing because of our time zones and all that, but I'm glad you can join. Yeah. So
So nice to talk to you.
yes, I think this is our first time actually getting to talk. I wanted to speak to you previously, but yeah, my life's just got filled up, and I'm the kind of person I can't be like, like Chris or Lisa who do like 5 lives in a day. I do two and then I'm like completely exhausted.
It takes a lot of energy.
It does, it
It
does.
really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing a number of them, and I've been trying to split them up. Like Monday, I have three, and that's a lot. Doing three pretty much back to back.
Oh yeah, I would never be able to do that, even though I'm on raw food. I think because I'm quite an introvert, so it takes up a lot of energy.
Definitely, definitely. I
Yeah.
I love connecting with the raw food community because when I started back in the 90s, like I have been a raw vegan since 1994, there was really nobody. So I had to start forming my own group, and that's what I did. That's how I gained community. But so to have this flourishing community is exciting.
Yes. I know what you mean because in Malaysia, I'm in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and most people don't even know what veganism is. So when you say raw vegan, they're like, what?
I know.
I mean, I've been going out and trying to, I do talks and demos and workshops and I speak to people, but still until now, people are like, why are you eating your bok choy raw? Like, oh, why is there no stove? And then I get invites from, I remember I got an invite from this culinary school and they're like, oh, chef, we have, like the state of the art kitchen and we have this oven, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, do you have a dehydrator? They're like, no. I'm like, do you have a spiralizer? They're like, no. Then I'm like, yes, I guess it's not the state of the art for raw food then.
Yeah. No, it's like still there's a lot of people out there who don't understand, even though it is growing. It is growing worldwide.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
But
it's
uh-oh, I can't hear you. Can you guys hear Karen? I love critters and crochet started following you. Thank you. Hello, Infinite Sauce. Ooh, she left. Okay, ooh. All right. No, she froze. Okay, well, let me just tell you a little bit. Can't hear Karen. Okay, okay. I think she's asked for it again. I guess while waiting for Karen to be okay, Karen's back.
I don't know what happened. All of a sudden my screen went dark.
Oh, okay, no problem. It happens. There's always internet issues. Maybe let's get straight into it because you created a course on how to have a healthy, happy, uneventful menopause. And I'm actually like 49 years old. So I was very interested in your course when I saw it because, I know that's something that I will need to look out for eventually. So and I went through your whole course. I also made one of your recipes, the one of your healthy happy menopause recipes, and I really like the dressing. Especially it was just 4 ingredients, and I was like, wow, this is really creamy and it's really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I like
So
uncomplicated recipes because I'm busy. I spend a lot of time coaching and writing, and I've written my third book already, and in addition to a lot of ebooks. And so, because I lead a busy life, and not everybody wants to spend a lot of time in the kitchen,
true, true.
I create recipes for people to have as go-tos that they can live on a daily basis.
Yeah. So maybe you can talk about like what is menopause and what are things that maybe I should be looking out for, and yeah, how to have, like you said, a happy, uneventful one.
Yes. So, some of the problems that women have as they're going into menopause are certainly lots of people have hot flashes and insomnia, and many people who don't have weight gain early on, they tend to gain weight going into menopause. Just memory loss, and there's many issues, thyroid issues. However, diet and lifestyle can take care of a lot of that and avoid the need for estrogen prescriptions.
Yeah. I,
So
yeah,
it's
I don't like the idea of having to take any estrogen at all whatsoever. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're dangerous, those estrogen prescriptions. One of the main ones that's being used is called Premarin. It's from
Horse, right? That's a horse estrogen. Oh dear, I think Karen froze again. You're not watching. Oh. Sorry guys, I think like Karen has gone off. She's in Costa Rica, so I think she mentioned that when it rains, the 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 internet is not so good. Vegan Radiance, I'll be 60 next year. Have gone through menopause and don't take anything. Now I'm listening to you. I'm super glad. Horse estrogen. I know, right? Yeah. I love Critters and Crochet says, wow, you look great for 49. Oh, thank you. Maybe you should dial back in. I'll be happy to hear about you. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about myself for those who have not heard of me before. Oh, what state am I in? I'm actually in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia right now. Yeah, so it's 9:10 in the morning, and I discovered raw food in 2014, and it was by accident. I was looking for a healthy ice cream recipe, and then instead I found a raw vegan lasagna recipe by this Rawesome Vegan Life. And then I thought like, oh, this looks so interesting and it looks so pretty. So I decided to make it. It took me like 2 hours to make it because I had like a tiny little food processor. I was not a chef then. I was doing arts management and public relations training. And then I made it. I liked the taste so much. But I think the thing that really struck me was how much energy I had from just eating the raw vegan lasagna. And I was just like blown away. And that led me on my raw vegan path. And then I went to Matthew Kenny Culinary Academy in 2015 and 2016. And yeah, there I am. Hello, Karen. Someone
back.
wanted to know a bit more about myself. They said tell me their story instead while waiting for you. So that was what I was doing.
Yeah, good, good. I don't know what happened, just blacked out again. So I'm back. Haven't had this problem, but you never know. So
Yeah, yeah.
But you were asking me about some of the menopause symptoms and what you can
Yeah.
do about it. And I just saw that somebody wrote that she was 60, that she went through menopause already, and that she was really glad that she wasn't on any estrogen prescriptions. And she said horse estrogen. Many people aren't even aware that Premarin,
Oh.
which is the really common prescription that is given out without even explaining what it is and where it comes from. It's actually supposed to be a pretty cruel process of getting it from horses. And the doctor doesn't tell the patient that these prescriptions are linked to uterine cancer and other cancers, gallbladder problems, heart problems, even dementia.
So does it mean the doctors they know but they just don't tell you?
Honestly, I don't even know if they're informed.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I think a lot of doctors are well intentioned, but I just don't think many of them have the information. I think that they're trained to prescribe, and so
Yeah.
they know what to prescribe for certain conditions, but I don't know that they have any understanding in the side effects, and the sometimes really tragic side effects that can be a result of some of these drugs and even these prescriptions that are handed out regularly.
Right. Right.
So,
I You know what? I remember like when my mom was like, I don't know whether she was like approaching menopause or going through it. My late dad was like making her like homemade soy milk to drink. I don't know whether that was. Do you think that was a good thing or a bad thing?
homemade soy milk,
Yeah.
well, it's better than dairy.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so.
Almost
So.
anything is better than dairy.
Hmm.
So,
But
and if it's homemade, that's definitely a good thing. I don't think that the soy that we have today is the same as the soy of years ago, and especially soy that was grown without being genetically modified in Asia.
right.
So I think
Right.
it's a lot different.
Right.
Today, something like 90% of soy is genetically modified.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
become very, very different.
Right.
And someone was saying, I think soy for estrogen replacement. Um, well, soy does contain some phytoestrogens, but I'm telling you, I don't take any soy, and I just the diet, the raw vegan food is so healthy for your gut. It's healthy for your hormones. Your gut health is linked to all the hormones in your body. And they work well. They work well when your gut microbiome is in good shape.
Yeah.
That's why I've been like the raw vegan diet. It just makes a lot of sense. And that's why I've been doing it for 28 years because it makes sense. Um, and I have been fortunate not to have had hot flashes and all these other symptoms that many women have. Um,
What? Yeah,
yeah,
Karen. What do you? Maybe you can share with us. What do you typically eat in a day?
yeah. So it varies greatly every day.
Right.
And I have a great variety of food. I could eat differently every day of the year. So I'll just I'll give you an example of a day.
Mm-hmm.
So a morning meal will usually be a very watery fruit. So, like, for example, I'm in Costa Rica right now,
Nice.
and in Costa Rica, I've been getting really beautiful papayas and
Ooh.
mangoes and watermelon, seeded watermelon. Like, that is just wonderful. Like, back in the States, the watermelon is mostly seedless. It's very hard to find watermelon with seeds. But here in Costa Rica, everything has seeds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fantastic to get seeded watermelon. So I might have a half of a medium-sized or even sometimes a large watermelon, a half of a watermelon in the morning. So that's
Okay.
a morning meal. And most people wouldn't think that would have a lot of calories, but it actually does have quite a bit of calories. And watermelon
Yep.
is high in iron, so that's really good for women's bodies, is to take in iron without taking iron supplements. Iron
Mm-hmm.
supplements are toxic. So I get my iron from watermelon, from leafy green vegetables,
Mm-hmm.
from stone fruit. Those are some really good resources for getting iron. And we need iron, especially as we go into menopause years. Also, a lot of women going in their menopause years think that they need calcium in supplement form. And
I
calcium
know.
form is also known to be toxic. We want to get calcium from our food. So leafy green vegetables, again, a great calcium source. So we don't need to go to pill form. Um, and so I'll have watermelon for breakfast, and then as a midday meal, I love to have a large green smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
And my go-to smoothie that I enjoy, um, I make one at home, but I usually use wild blueberries when I'm home in the States, but
Mm-hmm.
there's not, like, berries aren't really that common down here in this hot weather.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been making a smoothie with pineapple and
Ooh.
mango and greens and water. Super simple and absolutely delicious. Pineapple, golden pineapple, and the mangoes down here are just fantastic. I love
Nice.
they're called the Irwin mangoes. I did a
Oh.
video recently on my YouTube channel
Huh.
on the fruits, the tropical fruits that raw vegans love. And my YouTube channel is Feel Fabulous with Food.
Okay,
So
so I need to go and check out that video. Feel
yeah,
fabulous
it's
with food.
a
Okay.
really fun video with music and some of my favorite fruits to eat here in Costa Rica. So I'll have that smoothie, and if I'm hungry afterwards, or if I feel like I'm not quite satisfied, which sometimes I'm totally satisfied just from the smoothie. But if
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, I might have something heavier
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, like more dense, like ripe and speckled bananas.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have some bananas until I feel more satisfied.
Right.
Or down here, I'm not as attracted to bananas, I guess because they're so easy to get in the States. I'm more
Mm.
attracted to mamey sapote.
Oh, that's something. That's the one fruit I haven't tried yet that I hear all the raw vegans talk about. Yeah,
Yeah, and
I've
it
never
is,
tried that.
oh my goodness. Like, if you want to feel satisfied, this is the key. I'll see if I can just make a little slit so you can see the beautiful orange color. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have this tomorrow. You can see it's orange inside, almost like the color of a sweet potato. Let's see. Can you see the orange part?
not really. I can see the skin, but
Yeah.
I have been hearing everybody talking about it, and I've seen like loads of videos. I haven't asked my regular food supplier if they have it or not because I don't think they do because like they send me a list every week and then I just order from there. But now I get it online. I used to go to the markets and all that, but yeah, now everything's just pretty much online. Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
Can get
something I.
beignets. Like, there are places. I don't know what you have available in the United States. We have Miami Fruit in Florida, which they'll ship all over the United States.
Well, the
Down,
thing is, Malaysia is a tropical country, so I'm surprised that they don't have it because we have um like papayas, pineapples, mangoes are all locally grown. Sapodillas, cherry moyas, it's all grown here. So I have access to loads of tropical fruit. But the mame sapote, unless it's known by another name, I'll do a bit more research and yeah, I'll definitely check with my fruit guys to see if they have it. The very I think the strange thing here is Malaysians the majority of Malaysians, they tend to kind of worship imported fruits. So like even when I used to go to the market, my regular fruit guy will be like, "Oh look, I have this from Spain. Oh look, I have this." From Australia, look, I have this from Korea. And I'm like, can I have something local? And they're like, oh, local, here, papaya. They're not excited about the local fruits, unfortunately.
uh,
So,
papaya
yeah,
is a wonderful fruit. And
yeah.
sometimes if I don't have a mame that's ripe, I will eat a whole papaya, like a whole medium papaya. Sometimes after I've had my smoothie, if I'm not quite satisfied, or maybe even as a snack if I'm still wanting something in the afternoon. And then later in the day, I have a huge main meal salad, a
Mm-hmm.
big leafy green salad. I will usually have some other vegetables chopped into it. Um, Today I made a delicious creamy pistachio dressing. I don't know if
Mm.
that's the one that you made, Yin.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
Yeah,
one.
only
The
four.
pistachios and the orange juice and the lime and
Yeah.
there were four ingredients, right? I remember.
I love that one. It's just super creamy, and I love having that over my salad. It's delicious. I usually put some herbs on my salad. Today I had a lot of dill in my salad. I had some beautiful tomatoes, local tomatoes. But the dressing itself has celery in it, and I love
Yes.
eating celery, and it has orange and lime,
Yeah.
and some pistachios, a small amount of pistachios. So my lifestyle is pretty low in fat, but I do believe that we need some fat in nuts and
Mm-hmm.
seeds and avocado.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that this way of eating really helps people to get very healthy very quickly. And I have a Facebook group called Plant Foods Weight Loss, Hormonal and Gut Health. Plant Foods Weight Loss, Hormonal and Gut Health
That helps.
on Facebook. And I talk about raw vegan nutrition. I do Facebook Lives there, and people learn how to eat healthfully. And even if you're not 100% raw, you don't need to be having all of these symptoms of menopause if you go whole foods, plant based,
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of raw food. Raw food is also really important, so you want to be adding more and more of it. And there's no need for these symptoms. I've seen so many women who have had hot flashes or hypothyroidism. A lot of women with hypothyroid today, and this changes. It really changes, and sometimes very quickly. Recently, I've been working with some women with type 2 diabetes, and one
Mm-hmm.
woman started the healing process like 3 weeks into the coaching. She was already healing her type 2 diabetes and
Yeah.
reducing her insulin, and her A1C levels dropped, and she was getting off of her cholesterol drugs, the statins that she was on. So that's why so many of us have gotten so passionate about this lifestyle. There's a reason. There's a great reason. I'm sure there's a reason why you love it, because it creates health.
Yes. Yes. I healed from eczema, and I used to be so weak, and I used to get like the cough and the flu like every single month previously, and now like I haven't fallen sick for like I think the past 3 years or something. I think the last time I fell sick was most probably 2019 or something like that. So Yeah, it's been great. And um, actually, it's only been recently, like the past few months, that I've gone oil free and also lower fat, um, and I feel even better now. So yeah, now I'm just like,
Uh,
ooh, I don't think I want to eat any more oil, that kind of thing. So yeah. Oh, I had a question. Because I went through your course, and then you mentioned this was very interesting. You said that when you go out in the sun, you said when you come back, don't shower immediately because you want to get the vitamin D. And I never realized that because I would, yeah, I mean, like for the past few months, I've been trying to go out in the sun every day, and then I take my shower after that. So, like, how long should I wait before I actually have a shower?
well, I think the part of the shower that is problematic after going out in the sun is using soap.
Right.
Because the soap apparently, and there's some excellent books on the sun. One of them is called Embrace the Sun, a whole
Embrace the
book
sun. Okay.
on the sun. And I have included information on that book in my book on autism. I have a book called Heal and Prevent Autism, Natural Solutions That Work. And I have a whole chapter in there on the sun and how important it is for children or people with autism, but for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we can heal so many health concerns by going out in the sun more. And so we don't want to take a shower within the next couple of hours and use soap because I learned that the vitamin D3, that when we get it from the sun, that it stays on the surface of our skin for a while, like 20
Right.
hours. And if we use soap, we're going to be washing it off. Just like
Right.
we would also be washing off a lot of minerals using the soap. So uh, I use soap, but only for certain areas, like under the arms. Uh, I mostly just use water.
Yeah, me too, actually. I only use yeah, I only use soap when it's absolutely necessary. If not, it's just like basically water. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and so you have more likelihood of having the vitamin D3 penetrate.
Okay, yeah, that's something I will yeah, that I have definitely taken note of. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're coming up to the end because I need to rush off for another event.
Now,
But
just bundle. Let's
think
touch on the bundle a little bit.
yeah, yeah, why don't you say something about
Yeah.
that?
Well, first of all, I know that you have a an ebook in there on tarts and pies.
Yes, I
That's
do.
beautiful. That looks
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yes. And we have this is the first raw vegan bundle that has mini courses. Like I have my Happy Healthy Menopause mini course, which in and of itself it's worth the price of the bundle. We have Lissa Maris's Checkmate Your Cravings mini course, which even that one course is worth the price of the bundle. So you're getting
Yep,
over 35 mini courses and recipe ebooks and fitness programs, all kinds of things for $49. And it just seems to me like it's just a no brainer that something that's worth $2,200, getting it for such low cost and having all of these raw vegan resources would be something that you'd want to check out. And so um, our links are both in our bios.
yeah.
And so anybody here who wants to check it out, you can go to my link, Super Healthy Raw, or you can go to Raw Chef Yin in her bio and check it out, everything that you're getting. It's pretty amazing. Like, I don't just promote something without believing in it.
Yep,
And this is, first of all, a wonderful, wonderful community of creators. And these mini courses and ebooks are just beautiful, informative, and you'll have resources for the rest of your life.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And also please follow me at Super Healthy Raw. I love to put out information. I've been putting out a lot of videos and reels lately, and it's always nice to connect with new people. And I know that some of my followers have come onto this talk also. So I hope that you will follow Raw Chef Yin.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so if anyone hasn't followed Karen yet, please do give her a follow. Karen is a long-time raw vegan. I think it's 28 years already. So she has a wealth of knowledge. She also has her Facebook group as well, where she does a Facebook Live. So check that out. And then, yeah, lastly, the bundle, the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle is ending very, very soon. I think in 2 days' time. So, and once it goes away, it's gone. You'll never get the same thing ever again. So do check it out in Karen's link in bio or my link in bio. And yeah, and then I know that Raw Food Romance, Lisa, and I think Chris Kendall has also done very good interviews with Karen as well. So if you're more interested to hear what Karen has to say, go check those lives out as well. It's free on Instagram. And yeah, that's basically it. So thank you so much, Karen. Thank you for coming on, and I wish you all the best for in your future courses and your ebooks, and maybe we can chat another time on another bundle.
Love that. Love that.
Uh,
Thanks so
all
much.
right.
Have a
Okay, take
wonderful
care.
day.
You too. Have a wonderful evening. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining. See you again another time. Bye bye.